After an unpredictable Brazilian Grand Prix, the Formula 1 circus heads to the Middle East for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Daniel Ricciardo stunned championship leader Antonio Giovinazzi by beating him to pole position by 1/10 of a second. Esteban Ocon got the upper hand in the battle for third, just beating his teammate Sebastian Vettel. The Mercedes duo locked out the second row with both Volkswagens just behind them, ZAfRo in 5th and Sutil 6th. Both Mercedes and VW are hoping to challenge Ferrari this weekend. Both Scooters made it into the top 10 with Verstappen in 7th place and Bottas in 10th. Santino Ferrucci impressed in the Haas, qualifying in 8th place, over half a second quicker than his teammate Mick Schumacher, who will start out of 13th place. Nico Kari once again outqualified teammate Lance Stroll. The Finn will start from 9th place with Stroll directly behind him in 11th. Lewis Hamilton was trumped by Carlos Sainz in the McLaren inter-team battle. The Brit will start 15th while his teammate starts from 12th. Toyota seem to have made the step into the midfield with Luca Giotto starting from 14th, outqualifying a McLaren, both Primas, both Aston Martins and both BMWs. His teammate Fukuzumi will start 17th. Prima's Pierre Gasly will start from 16th place, outqualifying his teammate Charles Leclerc, who will start from 19th. Romain Grosjean was the highest Aston Martin in 18th place, 2 places ahead of his teammate George Russell. The BMWs round out the field over a second off their nearest rival.
Awesome stuff. So let's get ready for this Bahrain Grand Prix here then, guys. Antonio Giovinazzi has dominated the season so far. He's got both race victories in Brazil and Australia, so he's going to really be looking here today to once again build on that championship lead that he's going to hope to continue through the rest of the season. Mercedes haven't quite been up to form so far this season. We'd thought they'd have been a little bit better over the last couple of seasons. They've really shown that they're one of the best teams on the grid, but this season not been so great. And then us in the Volkswagen team slightly struggled to get anything better than like 4th or 5th. So let's have a look at the possible strategy outcomes for this Bahrain Grand Prix. It's suggesting we pit on lap number 5, but I'm thinking of maybe extending that and going to lap number 6 here to try and maybe get a bit of an overcut. So we'll see. Who knows if this is going to work. So we'll look to the lights any second now. On the screen right now, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights on the top of the screen here. The Bahrain Grand Prix is go. And a great start here in the Volkswagen team, ahead of both Mercedes cars already. As we head down to the first corner, can we get past Giovinazzi as well? On the brakes, we're going to go on the outside, possibly side by side with Antonio Giovinazzi. I think we're just about going to make it stick and up into P2. An awesome start here. So let's have a quick replay of this start here. So a great start from the front row of the grid from both Ferrari drivers. They had a really good start. Very poor though from both of the Mercedes drivers. Both of the Volkswagen drivers really jumped alongside them here down to turn 1. Sutil gaining I think a position or 2 there into turn 1. So Ricciardo leads this race. Giovinazzi was in P2 until we scrambled it round the outside and got that up once again. But really good stuff there from Ricciardo to pull it away from pole position. Look at Nico Kari here. He's gaining a couple of positions around the outside of Max Verstappen. Is there Sutil? He was up a couple of positions, but you see there he got squeezed out by the Mercedes drivers and eventually lost them. So Kari in P7 while Sutil's in P6 here. So side by side, the 2 Mercedes drivers battling out here on lap number 1. It's really losing them time here. They're losing a lot of time to the Ferrari drivers ahead as they're battling, but they're still trying to just keep it ahead of each other. They're both really struggling here. Side by side through here is never going to work. The car on the outside, which is Sebastian Vettel's, off the track. Esteban Ocon's through. Sutil get through. He couldn't quite get through there, but Sutil right on the coattails now of Sebastian Vettel after that small mistake there. So we look towards the end of the lap here. We're right up behind Daniel Ricciardo. We're really pushing here. We got it on the rich fuel mixture here to try and get past Daniel Ricciardo. We're looking to the inside here, into the final corner here in Bahrain. We've got the overtake done. No, there's slight contact, and I think Ricciardo might not have seen us there. He sort of turned into us like we weren't even there, but we got past Daniel Ricciardo. But he's going to have better straight line speed down this main straight. He's alongside us. Giovinazzi trying to go around the outside here. It's going to be 3 wide into turn 1. Giovinazzi has taken the lead of this race into turn 1. Who's going to come out ahead? We're all going to try and filter through here without any contact, and I think we've got into the lead. Awesome stuff there. Giovinazzi didn't quite have the traction, and oh no, he's side by side once again. He's gone for it back around the outside. Who's going to be later on the brakes? Slightly on the inside line there. I think we've done it. We're past Giovinazzi and into the lead this race. It's the first time the Volkswagen car has been in the lead this race so far this season, and it's exactly what we wanted. Awesome stuff here. Can we keep it ahead of Giovinazzi and Daniel Ricciardo? The Ferrari team have been excellent so far this season, but can we spoil the party? Can this be a good result for Volkswagen? Let's keep those fingers crossed. So now on to lap number 3. You can see this is a battle over P9 between both of the Haas cars. Mick Schumacher around the outside. Santino Ferrucci, can he make it stick? It's really, really close. I think Schumacher's just going to edge him out here. Is he? Santino Ferrucci's really trying, but I think Mick Schumacher's got the position to prove to his teammate he can definitely race this season. So great stuff there from Mick Schumacher to get up to P9. So let's go on board with us towards the latter end of this lap here. We've got decent pace, but we're just so slow in a straight line here. Look. Crazy stuff here from Giovinazzi to be able to just drive around the outside of us here. Is he going to... Oh, there's contact! There's contact between the car and the outside. I don't really know what happened there. But we're still through in the leaders race. I'm not really judging that last corner right, am I? But they're going to absolutely demolish me down this main straightaway here. Look at this, crazy stuff. DRS wide open, and both the Mercedes cars are right over the back of me. Look, even Nico Carey's right in the background there. So Suttel's lost a lot of time here, and awesome stuff there from Carey to keep up with us. But on board with Sebastian Vettel, is he going to get the overtake done on the Ferrari? He's down the inside. I think he's got the overtake done as he is side by side. No, he hasn't. It's still side by side. Vettel's actually had to back out of that one. So Vettel down to P3. That's exactly what he didn't want. Unfortunate for Sebastian Vettel there. But then again, Sebastian Vettel might be able to get the overtake done in the DRS zone in a couple of corners time. Oh, Ricciardo's gone slightly wide there. He's not quite got past us though in the lead this race. You can see he's right up behind us here. He's going to have DRS, as is Vettel. Slightly looking up there. You can see us in the lead this race. Are we going to get a good enough run out of here? I think we should have a pretty decent run out of that corner, actually. Otherwise, we'd have really struggled because Ricciardo, that DRS was going to be flying past us. Because at the moment, the Volkswagen team's quite slow in a straight line. So, slightly missing the apex there on my part. But we get a good enough run out there to make sure that Daniel Ricciardo doesn't go past quite right now. But we've slightly messed that up. You can see quite a lot of steering lock to try and keep it in the lead this race. And oh, we've gone wide. A bit of a look up and a bit of a misjudgment. I think Daniel Ricciardo's surely going to get the overtake done here down the back straightaway. Because gone down the inside. And look at this, Vettel around the outside. It's 3 wide into the last corner. I think he's made it stick. Oh no, Vettel around the outside of all of us. I don't know what happened to Ricciardo there on the inside. He's going incredibly slowly. There we go, on to lap number 5 here. Who's going to be able to keep it into turn 1? Oh my goodness, look at this. Ocon alongside Daniel Ricciardo into turn 1. Nico Carey alongside there as well. Crazy stuff into turn 1, but we keep our P2, which is most important here. Crazy stuff going on here in this Bahrain Grand Prix. Vettel currently leading. We're in P2, looking to try and get this overtake done here. We're in Sebastian Vettel's mirrors. We've gone for an overtake down the inside of Sebastian Vettel. We've reclaimed the lead of this race. Let's have a look at this once again. We just braked incredibly late. We got it stopped. Luckily in Bahrain, there's quite a big runoff area here, so you don't really need to worry about going into the gravel and crashing. But we managed to get P1 back. So at the end of lap number 5, a lot of cars pitted, but we decided to leave it 1 lap later and come in on lap number 6. So hopefully this pays off for us here into pit lane, down to the speed limit here. Esteban Ocon is right in behind us here. Adrian Suttel staying out 1 lap later. Can he make it really stick here? That's really late there. Lap number 7 pitting over to the prime tyres is really going to make him struggle. But it's the strategy decision he's decided to take, and maybe it might work out for him here. So as we exit pit lane here, we're going to probably come out very close to the likes of Vettel, who pitted 1 lap earlier here. So down to the first corner, Vettel's behind us here. You can see there's the proximity arrow down to turn 1. So much looking up. Oh, slightly misjudged it. Vettel's down our inside. It's side by side here. Can we keep the overtake done? We have for now, but then again, we're on cold tyres. Vettel is going to be on very warmed up soft tyres. He's going to look to the outside there. He's got a bit of a later braking on us there, but he's not going to quite be able to squeeze past us. I don't think. It's side by side, but I think... No, he's gone around the outside, has he? He's yo-yoing. It's side by side, and Vettel's through. Vettel's into the net lead of this race. We can't quite go past there. The tyres aren't warm enough yet to go for any sort of crazy overtake here, but we're right up behind Vettel here. We look into the inside. No, surely not going to go for a move down the inside here, because we're going to have DRS down next straight. I think we get a pretty good run out there. Can we get Sebastian Vettel here with the DRS? Surely it should be a foregone conclusion here. But then the Mercedes is so quick in a straight line. Even with DRS, this slow Volkswagen in a straight line is really struggling. So there we go, back ahead of Sebastian Vettel into P11, which I think is probably going to be the lead this race here. We haven't really seen much of the Aston Martin cars this season. You can see they're both battling on track here, but not really in the points. They really have been struggling this season, unfortunately for them. Pascal Wehrlein, he's really trying his best, but unfortunately for him, doesn't look like he's going to be getting in the points here today. Anyway, skipping ahead to lap number 9, and on board with us, you can see more people are yet to pit here. They're probably going to be pitting around about now. We've got Sebastian Vettel right up behind us here. The tension is building here. We've only got a few laps to go. He's trying to go around the outside. There's no space to go through there. I'm not letting anyone through there after the last couple of times we've gone to that. Anyway, on board with Adrian Sutil. He's on right up behind. Oh my goodness, Vettel's so slow in a straight line. Ricciardo's through into P2 and down into turn 1. I think Sutil's possibly going to be... Oh, it's so close. I think Suttel's going to grab P3. It's really, really close. He's side by side with Sebastian Vettel. Is he going to be able to get it done? Remember, the Volkswagen car isn't particularly quick in a straight line. So I think... Oh, no, he has got the inside line. And I think he's got the overtake done. Has he? It's still side by side. Suttel's doing a really good job to keep the position here. And I think he might be able to go down the inside still. Yes, he has. And he's got the overtake done. Sebastian Vettel's dropped to P4. Now on board with Daniel Ricciardo. He's really mounting the pressure on me here for my P1 position here, or net P1 once everyone pits. Can he put enough pressure on to make us bottle? Oh, we've locked up once again. It always seems to be the sort of case at that corner. We always seem to lock up, but now Ricciardo with the DRS, with the insane straight line speed of that Ferrari, is he going to be able to get the overtake done? No, he's just so far back. He just didn't get a very good run at that corner. Then we made a slight mistake. Oh, that's not too good from us there. We've made a really small mistake, but it's lost us a lot of time. And Ricciardo's looking to the inside. Not the conventional overtaking opportunity, but he's through and he's up into the net lead of this race here. But can we get the overtake back done here? On board with us. Down to the final corner at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Surely not going to look for an overtake here as we're going to DRS, but we are looking for an overtake down the inside. There's slight contact with Daniel Ricciardo, and we're into the lead of this race here once again. We're definitely getting the elbows out in this race. We're really pushing it because we know we have no chance of winning this race on pure pace. So on board now with Adrian Sutil. He's side by side here with Daniel Ricciardo down the main straight. And look at this, both the Mercedes cars with DRS so fast in a straight line, and I think they're both through. I think that's Sebastian Vettel through into P2 side by side with Ricciardo. No, he hasn't quite managed to make it stick. So Sutil's into P4 just ahead of Esteban Ocon, and Vettel's really pushing here. Daniel Ricciardo for P2, and Ocon's gone down the inside of Adrian Sutil. It's so close here. Is he going to be able to make it stick? He's had a bit of a bad run out of that corner. There was slight contact between the two. Esteban Ocon has made contact with Sutil, and he's pushed him wide. Ocon's lost the position definitely now, and oh no, it's not good for Esteban Ocon, who was really pushing Adrian Sutil there, but he couldn't quite make it stick, and he's back down to P5. This race has been absolutely mental because we've been at the front of it, not been particularly quick. We've sort of held up everyone, and everyone's on a big queue, but I'm not going to complain. We're in the contention here for a race victory, which we haven't been so far this season, but maybe we spoke too soon. Daniel Ricciardo down the inside once again into the final corner of this track. Can he make it stick? He's hopped over the curbs. He's had a really bad run through that corner, actually. He's taken a very strange line, and we've actually got him back there. We passed Ricciardo into the lead this race once again. We've even got DRS because we were behind at that point here into turn 1. You can see how quick the Ferrari car is. What's this? Adrian Sutil down the inside as well. Suttel's down the inside of the Ferrari. Is he going to make it stick? I think he's got past Ricciardo, and Ocon is also there as well to possibly get P3. But look at this for the lead this race as well. I think Vettel's got the lead this race back. He's passed me. It's still side by side. Is Vettel going to be able to hold on to this position? We've gone extremely wide. I've lost a lot of time. Ricciardo's got nowhere to go. Suttel's trying to go down the inside of me there. I think there was slight contact. Vettel leads this race with 2.5 laps to go, and then we're going down the inside. Surely not. Another overtake there when you least expected it. Up into the lead this race once again. We're not going to have DRS down this back straight. That's going to be a big struggle. Through here, just about hitting the apex. Awesome stuff. Down this back straight, I think we're just about going to hold him off. So on to lap number 13. Vettel with the DRS down the main straight here. He's going to the outside as we defend the inside. And I think Sutil is down the very inside of us there. Has taken the lead this race, has he? No, he hasn't. Oh, there's a bit of contact. Vettel's off the track. Vettel's down to P3. It's a Volkswagen 1-2. You just can't make this stuff up. Last lap of this race. Oh my goodness, guys. This couldn't get any more intense, could it? What an incredible race to be a part of, guys. This has been absolutely intense, but I've enjoyed every second of it. Slightly missing the apex there and running wide. And I think Suttel's got a really good run on us here. Surely not. He's surely not going to take it away with us. In the last couple of corners of this lap, he's gone running outside. Suttel's taken the lead. It's the only time he's led this race. It's into the final corner. It's side by side up to the start-finish line. Who's going to win it? Oh my goodness, it's so close. Yes! We've won the first race of our season. Awesome stuff. Suttel was incredibly close. Look at this. Oh my goodness, he was making contact with my car. He was making me skrill about into the braking zone. Suttel around the outside. Final corner. Incredibly close up to the start-finish line. Suttel had the better run. I had this slight advantage out of the final corner, but it was so close across the line. Look at this. This is the difference as we hit the start-finish line. Literally centimeters. So after one of the most intense races of my career, here we go. I win the race just over Adrian Suttel. I mean, it was, look, there's no gap. It was 0.00 is what the timing said. Incredible. Vettel, Ricciardo, Ocon, Giovinazzi championship leader down in P6, Nico Carey, P7, Bottas gets his first points of the season in P8. P9 for Ferrucci and Giotto for Toyota. Awesome stuff from him to get points. Now I must also ask, guys, because I'd really appreciate if you guys could let me know, what is the mod for F1 2016 where it removes the flags? Because I understand it is a bit annoying. So if you could leave that link down below, that'd be appreciated. So here are the driver standings after one of the most intense races I've ever been a part of. Giovinazzi still leads, but the gap is cut to 10 points. He's only 10 points ahead of Daniel Ricciardo in P2. We've moved up into P3 in the standings on 41 points. Then Suttel and Ocon both on 40. Sebastian Vettel's not had a great start to the season. He's only on 33. Nico Carey on 14. Stroll on 8. Verstappen on 8. Ferrucci is on 6 to make up the top 10. Then Bottas, Schumacher, Giotto and Leclerc also have points. This is how the constructors looks. Ferrari still dominating that on 106 points over Volkswagen now on 81. Mercedes have 73, so it's quite close between those top three. Then a big gap back to P4 where Williams sit on 22. Skoda currently on 12, Haas on 7, Prima and Toyota both on 1. Aston, McLaren and BMW Ferrari the only team so far this season yet to score a single point. So that's it, a really awesome episode, guys. A massive thank you to XFitShow for doing the commentary for qualifying. Really appreciated. His channel link is down below. I'd really appreciate if you could remember to leave a like on this video, guys. If we can hit 200 likes, that'd be absolutely epic. See you soon. Goodbye.